A great start to the morning so far. Second day here in Florida. Actually got our buddy Clay DeBose down. He was supposed to originally come down Friday, and he got delayed and didn't get down till last night. So he's out here hunting. Doug's out here hunting somewhere. And so basically we all three split up, cover more ground. So far I haven't heard any gobbling. I've hit my owl hoot a few times this morning right at daybreak. Been running mouth call just a few times. Still no gobbling, but it was dark. I got up in here and set my tripod down, my vest down, my gun down, just waiting for it to get light. Got light enough to start moving through the woods, owl hooting. And I guess I made it about 150 yards, close to it. Realized I'd left my tripod camera behind. So I had to navigate my way through the woods and try to find my camera in this jungle. Luckily, I basically went right back to it. We were pretty close and I spotted it standing up. So I didn't have to spend a whole lot of time looking for it. Anyway, we're just gonna ease through these swamp bottoms, or these cypress swamps, or whatever you wanna call them. See if we can locate some birds this morning. It's supposed to be in the 90s today, I think. It's already getting warm out here. Now, why would you put your stand on that tree when you could have put it on those two and had more cover? Not a very smart decision. I mean, there's any other trees out in there with the palms behind you. Doesn't make sense. Here's somebody running a crow call. Just flushed a head out of the tree. Freaking Doug. I think what's going on is between us yesterday and the other hunters, we heard some shooting, so I can imagine there's other hunters walking around also not shooting. I think it really disrupted the birds. That's why we're finding turkeys in the trees still after sunrise. They're just being bumped all over the place, and that's why they're quiet. We'll see. Just gonna sit here quietly and listen for a little while before I move forward.
What are you doing? You see anything?
No, I heard you shaking a gobble call.
No, I'm on the other side of the lake.
Somebody was running a crow call and then they shook a gobble call. I figured it was you.
Oh, yeah. No.
You're not at
I'm
the...
straight across from you on the other side of the lake checking it out, but I'm not hearing nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing here. I flushed a hen out of the tree. She,
Sitting in the trees,
She was-
still 8 or 9.
yeah, she was still in the tree and the sun's up. I was just creeping along her slow and all of a sudden she took off line. I'm just sitting tight right now. I'm just listening because I know there's somebody south of me crow calling, and I heard a turkey calling, and then I heard the gobble shaker. That was about 20 or 30 minutes ago. I figured it was you walking the roads around this edge of this thing. I was just checking. I'm gonna just sit here and listen. I don't know. I'll walk around, try and get one to gobble. I'll probably hunt until 10 or 11.
Kind of a strange day.
Yeah. Probably all the hunters yesterday on the first day got all the birds scattered and scared. They'll settle down.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Anyway, I'll keep you up to date.
All right, buddy.
All right, later. Good luck.
Later.
So I heard a guy calling earlier down this way. Crow calling. Well, I heard him turkey calling first. Then I heard him crow calling. And then later I heard him using a gobble shaker. And I know Doug has all three. And I figured it was Doug. Well, I called Doug. Doug says it wasn't him. He didn't walk down here. He never made it this far. He's way back north of me. So if he's telling the truth, I know it wasn't him. Well, I just heard the gobble shaker over here. He's gone off quite a ways that way. So it apparently isn't Doug. But that's when I guess you're getting desperate. Turkey call, crow call, gobble shaker. Yeah, it's quiet out here, except for my belly's growling. Ooh, need me a biscuit. I get like that sometimes. I'm pulling out everything trying to get a bird to gobble, but it's quiet out here this morning. No one's reporting any gobbling. And I'm guessing yesterday was opening day and there was quite a bit of hunters here. So you don't have to endure all the boring stuff. Went out this morning and didn't hear or see anything. So I moved to a different spot this afternoon. We've roosted birds here before. I've hunted here before. And I haven't killed one here yet. But I know birds sometimes roost in these cypress trees here in this general area. We've had them gobble over here. We've had them gobble down that way. So I know they like using this area. So that's what I'm doing this afternoon. Doug and our buddy Clay DeBose, who's came down last night. He's hunting with us. They went to 2 separate areas. And we're gonna report back tonight what we all heard or saw or shot. Turkey just gobbled. I was just walking along real slowly listening. I heard a barred owl fire off in this oak hammock and a bird gobbled to it. Twice actually. I don't know how far away it is. I'm gonna get in here and get set up and try and call them in. Looks like it's really thick in there. Looks really thick in there, so I'm going to have to find a place over here and watch this open, and hopefully he pops out into it. Well, I got about 9 minutes left of legal light, and this bird apparently is not going to come in. What in the world is that? Some weird looking bird. I thought it was a turkey at first. Looks like some type of like hawk or osprey or some type of bird walking on the ground. Whew, had me scared there for a minute. I could just barely see it through these palms. But anyway, I'm gonna get my stuff together and I'm gonna walk a little bit and coyote howl and get my owl hooter, see if I can locate him or another bird. Meh. Cow scared the crap out of me. Scared me. Come walking up. Why? Oh, there goes some birds right there. There's a strutter. It wasn't a strutter, it was two turkeys next to each other. Looked like a strutter. But when I got the binoculars up, I saw it was what appeared to be two gobblers. I didn't see the beard, but they had the big round breast, you know how a gobbler looks. I'm guessing it was a tom, two toms. Too big to be jakes, it looked like to me, I'm guessing. I think they saw me because they turned around, went back the other way. They didn't run, they just kind of walked back, turned around and walked back into the woods. They were right there in that little gap, about 200 yards away. They were going to the left, and they turned and went back that way.
I got third place in Orlando.
Yeah. What's up?
What's going on?
How'd y'all do this evening?
Have you seen my trophies I got for calling? What'd you see?
Well, actually, I did see something. So I got there and walked back towards Oak Hammock. A real owl went off. Ow. I'm like, ooh. And then he hooted again. Ow. So I went over there and I hooted, tried to pinpoint him. Nothing.
Really?
You know. Anyway, I sat down and called. Nothing. Never made a sound. Started getting my stuff together. Stood up and coyote howled. cow snuck in behind me and scared the mess out of me. I don't know where that came from, but so there's some cows loose. Oh, and this is Clay DeBose. He's a game warden, so take care of that. Anyway, I'm looking at this cow. I look over my shoulder, and there's two. I thought it was a strutter at first. I got my binoculars up and looked at it, and it was two big turkeys, and you can see that big bulge breast, you know, like a gobbler. I didn't see the beards, but they looked like the breasts were too big, puffed out. I think it's two toms. And they saw me, and they didn't know what it was because I was in the palms, and just kind of skirted back and went back in the woods. So I didn't get them to gobble anymore, but I know there's two right there, and so that's probably where I'm gonna go. So
that's a lot better than what we got.
Yeah, we messed with some hens for a while. I mean, while he was setting up decoy, you could hear the hens start going off behind it. I was like, I think I heard a hen. And then, gosh, probably about 20 minutes into it, finally heard the first gobble. It was back behind us, and then the cows, same thing. Cows messing around.
You saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
Well, I was surprised to hear the gobble, but man, it sounded good. He's close. I think he can be, called in.
So are you going hunting in the morning?
Nah, man, I got to go. I got to roll out.
What?
So yeah.
Who's gonna hunt the gobbler y'all found?
I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm gonna save it.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go with you. If there's two gobblers, I gotta make sure you get one of them.
Well, we could double up, I guess.
Not me. I'm not shooting anymore.
All right. Well, you can go with me and watch. You leave all your calls at home.
No. That's what I want.
Hey! Bring this big box call we got.
I'm going with you because if I call, you'll get one.
Just heavy, huh?
There you go.
That's called the dinner bell.
That joker is gigantic.
Well, with all the noise, and the cows and everything, you got to have something that can really get out there and
Well, if
locate
it gets
them.
windy, I bet.
Yeah.
Luckily, we haven't had that problem. I was hoping to get him. Oh, look at my face! I can't. I forgot I have face paint on. I need to quit using this stuff. Anyway, I was hoping to get you out there to hunt with me, put you on camera shooting a bird, but I guess you got other things to do. Who made this bacon?
I guess.
That was the breakfast
Dixie.
bacon at lunch.
That's good.
Wayne Dixie.
All right, so I guess you're going home.
Yeah.
You leaving in the morning, tonight?
Yeah, in the morning.
All right.
And you know what I'm doing
And
tomorrow?
You're gonna take me out to my spot.
I'm going to take you out there, and the strut commander is going to take over.